Hi, this is Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services and welcome to this second episode of my weekly business finance bulletin. Yes, this is episode 2 and thanks to those of you who shared on Twitter, on Facebook, or on LinkedIn the video from last week. And also thanks to those of you who dropped me an email as well. It was great to hear that this video kind of hits the spot. So the purpose of this is just to provide a bit of an overview of what we're up to and some ideas and tips about raising finance. So one thing we've been looking at this week is helping a business owner move banks. Now, the reason they want to move is that they feel a little bit unloved by their bank. Now I know I've got a number of bankers on this mailing list, so this one is for you guys. This business feels that they don't know who their relationship manager is, or the bank's just not taking much interest, and so they just want to move on because the business is growing. So not only is it a lesson for banks that you need to be in regular contact with your customers, but it's also a little reminder for you as a business owner as well, because you've got to think about your customers. Are there any of your customers that you've not spoken to for a while who may be feeling a little bit unloved and are ready to go and take their custom elsewhere? So just a little bit of a reminder there about the importance of keeping in touch and building and developing that relationship. I had an email this week as well, also from actually a subscriber in Belgium, and Christelle, and I know you are watching this video, so thanks for your email. Just wanted to tell you what Christelle has written, and you may be able to help here. We're seriously interested in buying and starting a business, a bed and breakfast and a guest house in southwest England. We currently live in Belgium and are wondering if you know somebody in Belgium or in the Netherlands who can give us advice on buying a business in England, or somebody who specialises in helping businesses or foreigner buying a business in the UK. And we would prefer to talk to an advisor face to face. Now, not something I would regularly do, so I'm just asking you guys, do you know somebody, or perhaps maybe yourself, based in the UK who's willing to help somebody from overseas come here to buy and invest in a business? So if you do, just drop me an email, info@businessloanservices.co.uk, and let's see if we can help Christelle. But it's interesting, she took action on that, was proactive about actually dropping me an email, and she mentions about people perhaps in Amsterdam. Now, a week Friday and a week Saturday, actually, I'm going to be speaking in Amsterdam, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in next week's video. But because she stepped up and actually sent me that email, and I know there's going to be a number of business owners in the room when I'm speaking at this conference next weekend, so I'm going to put it out there, and who knows, I may be able to find the advisor that she's looking for. But if you do know somebody who can help, just drop me an email and we'll see if we can put you in touch. Now, the person I'm going to speak to next week, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it next week, is with Kevin Green. And Kevin Green is starred in Channel 4 Secret Millionaire, and I'm going out with Kevin to speak in Amsterdam on a course that he's running out there. But Kevin also runs courses here in the UK, all about wealth building, particularly on the property side. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about what Kevin does and where these events are, just check out the page where I've put the little link below here, and just see what events he's got coming up. I'll be speaking for him in January again as well as the event that he's running in Amsterdam. Now, for those of you who know me well, I've got a book out. It's called Loan Sharp, Get the Business Finance You Deserve. The reason I'm bringing it up today is I noticed that Amazon are running a special at the moment. Now, the book normally retails at $15.99, but for some reason Amazon have discounted it to £10.01. I'm not sure what the 1 pence is all about, but if you want a book which looks at raising finance and how to do it, then just nip across to amazon.co.uk, and also the regional versions of Amazon as well, and just search for Loan Sharp and you'll find the book there. It's also available in Kindle as well if you prefer reading it electronically, so that's a good one for you. My tip for this week, there's a survey out from the Ernst & Young Item Club, and a bunch of economists, and they look about what's going on in the economy. And perhaps not surprisingly, they've obviously concluded that for the next 12 months or so, consumer spending is going to start to increase. Now that's great news, because inflationary pressure is getting less, house prices are increasing, and there's a general feel-good factor. Now for you as business owners, obviously that brings a great opportunity. But here's the thing. Many business owners forget that increased sales have to be funded. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you're looking for a 20 to 30% increase in sales, well, it may be that you need additional staff. It may be that you need additional equipment. It might be you need to buy additional stock in, or maybe that you sell your goods or services on credit, and therefore you're going to need to fund that 30 days or 60 days gap before you get your money in. An increase in turnover does not come free. Now, this is a problem that many business owners are going to face as the economy grows, is they could potentially be caught out. And I don't want you to be caught out by, say, a 30% increase in sales and then suddenly not being able to meet demand because you've not thought about the financial implications of funding that growth. So my tip for you this week is to sit down and answer this question: what would I need in order to fund a 30% increase in sales? What will I need in order to fund a 30% increase in sales? Will you need extra equipment, more staff, more stock, extra cash just to fund a debtor book? Sit down and plan ahead. Because for me, that's a real difference between successful and less successful businesses are the ones that plan ahead. So, a couple of tips and ideas for you here. So that's it for today. Thanks very much again for dropping by this video and watching it. As before, if you'd like to hunt out this video link on Twitter, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, or wherever, please share it if you think it was of value. And thanks very much indeed for doing that. And I look forward to sharing more tips with you next Friday afternoon. Have a great weekend and a great week. Speak to you next week.